Hey everyone, I just wanted to give you guys an update on the new patch and tuner set and as it pertains to goalies, because there is a lot of changes for goalies in this patch and it's going to be very interesting to see how they play out, so you guys are going to have to let me know how you like or dislike it. Most importantly, the first fix of the patch, or it's not necessarily a fix, it's more of a rollback. So as we know, if we got bumped or tried to play the puck, we'd get stuck in that bunny hop glitch animation where you kind of free skate up the ice and not be able to get out of it. The patch rolls back that fix. It was trying to fix the glitch where you occasionally get stuck in your butterfly after you get bumped. It's going to roll that back, so you are going to get stuck in your butterfly after collisions. The reason they did this is because we decided that the bunny hop glitch where you kind of hop up the ice is worse than getting stuck in butterfly, because you can at least get out of the butterfly frozen glitch just by manually poke checking by pushing up on the right stick or pressing cover the puck, which is triangle or Y on Xbox. It's kind of annoying that they couldn't fix both, but that's the way things go, and I think honestly being stuck in butterfly is going to be better than at least being stuck in that bunny hop glitch. Next, let's talk about the tuner update to the goalies. This is going to be different than the actual attribute updates they did to the goalie classes. They did do that, and that's awesome because they haven't touched them in 2 years, but let's talk about the tuner first because I think that's going to be more important. They increased user goalies' ability to make saves in tight to their body and decrease it when needing to reach further to promote or reward better puck tracking and cutting off angles. That means if you're sitting back on your crease or on your goal line and you're kind of middle sitting and there's a shot from a wide angle and your goalie needs to reach further for it, it's going to be more difficult to save that than if you were in position to save it and you're kind of only need your shoulder to save it or something like that. Next, increase user goalie abilities on cross-grain shots by not moving them away from the puck as much, even if the user is requesting to move away from the shot direction. So what that means is when a shot's taken and you're moving, your momentum takes you into an animation, into a slide in that direction that you were pushing. That means this distance and momentum is going to be less, so you need to keep that in mind for cross creases and one-timers because you're going to have less distance traveled there. But since so many people are complaining about the cross-grain snipes and them moving away, they want to make sure that that's taken care of. So you're going to be moving less now. Increase user goalie save success on blocking saves. So the blocking saves are the ones where your goalie kind of throws his shoulder up and blocks the shot, and he doesn't necessarily smother it. It creates a rebound, but he doesn't glove it or anything like that. So you're going to have more success on those saves. Tune down impact of moving to goalie saving ability to help promote tracking the puck so that good angles and positioning mean the most for a goalie's ability to make a save. Honestly, I think this one is just an explanation of the above fixes, so I don't think it's an actual tuner thing itself. It's just explaining why they did those things, because people were complaining about moving out of the way and getting sniped, so they're lessening that ability and lessening that movement, but that means it's going to be more difficult to save one-timers, so you're kind of balancing it out there. Tune down the screen effect on user goalies slightly, so now if there's traffic in front of you, it should be slightly easier to see the puck. We'll see how much they did that. I didn't think it was too bad, but I know some people were complaining about it, so they adjusted that. Increased user goalie speed for post-to-post movement. That's a big one. People have been asking for that for a long time. It'll be interesting to see how noticeable it is in-game and how much of a speed boost it got. Increase the AI goalie awareness for a possible shot off the face-off, and increase user goalie's ability to react after a save to increase their chance of getting back into position and making rebound saves. So basically, shot recovery and rebound control. So not specifically attributes, but they all got an increase so that it's easier for us to make those saves and recover after a shot and hopefully chain more saves together. Now let's get into the juicy details of the goalie player class updates. Now I know I said that really there's been no separation. Well, now there's finally a lot of separation here. Hopefully we'll be able to tell the difference. It's going to be very interesting to see how these attribute changes affect gameplay or if they do at all. The biggest change here, it says increased all goalie classes height to 6'2". That extra inch is going to give us a nice extra inch of reach, hopefully, and it's going to make saving the puck in general just a little bit easier. Increased speed and agility of all goalies, and added variance to stand up being the highest and butterfly being the lowest. So the speed and agility changes are going to be nice, and they also made it so that stand up has the highest speed and agility, hybrid has the middle amount, and then butterfly is the lowest. And you're going to be able to see here my visualization of the 3 builds now, how these changes affect them. Just note that these aren't all the attributes, these are just the ones being changed in this patch. I just wanted to make it easier for you guys, so there's a little bit of visual representation here. Increase hybrid goalie's ability to recover as a goalie. So I'm assuming that means shot recovery, because they play a little more dynamic technically than a butterfly goalie. So a butterfly goalie likes to spend a lot of time sliding around the butterfly, like in theory. And then hybrid is supposed to be a little more active, so they gave it more shot recovery. I like that change. Increased rebound control of all classes. Stand-up is still the lowest and butterfly is still the highest. So here in my representation, it's ranked from stand-up being the highest with the 3 bars, and butterfly being the highest, stand-up being the lowest, hybrid in the middle, but they all got a boost, so keep that in mind. Increased poke check ability for all classes, manual poke check, very interesting, up on the right stick. I don't use it a lot. Hybrid has the best poke check rating of all 3 classes, and butterfly has the lowest. Very interesting change there. We'll see if anyone can actually use it effectively now if they use the hybrid class. I don't know. Hybrid goalie now has the best stick side of the 3 classes and is the best of the 3 in paddle down. So let's forget the last part, because I'm not sure how that increase to paddle down is going to affect anything, but hybrid goalie now has a better blocker side than all 3 of the classes. Very interesting fix there. I think it's going to be great to see how that plays out. So people who use hybrid or new users to hybrid, you need to see how much that increase in blocker actually helps, because it's very tough to make blocker saves in this game as it is. So now maybe that increase is going to help us a lot more and make it so we're not, I don't know, maybe batting it at their own net, or maybe we just get a little bit more reach on there. I don't know how it's going to affect. I'm excited to try it. Increased vision for all classes. Butterfly is still the lowest, stand-up is still the highest. So that's going to tie in with the decreasing the screen effect for goalies, so we have more vision now. We should be able to see through traffic a little better, see more shots. Butterfly, although it did get an increase, is still lower than stand-up, which is fine. There's some more build separation there. Increased 5-hole rating for the hybrid and butterfly classes to separate from the stand-up goalie. So now hybrid and butterfly have a better 5-hole attribute than the stand-up goalie. Not sure where they stand there, but they're better than the stand-up goalie, so keep that in mind. I kind of noticed that when I was playing stand-up one time, that I got beat 5-hole, so maybe that's been in the game, but it seems like they actually created more separation here now. And then the last is the increased rebound control for AI goalie class, and that's it. So I'm not going to go over the skater changes, just the goalie stuff there. I hope you guys found that video interesting, and I hope you guys find that information interesting. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me down in the comments or on the forums or wherever you contact me. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.